everybody? Welcome back. I'm here at the TechZulu Trend Lounge at the Hilton Garden Inn downtown at the 18th over Austin venue. Kicking it with my great friend, Q Manning. Q, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back.
So for those of you who don't know, we spoke with Q last year about some amazing stuff that he was kicking out with his agency, Rocksauce Studios. For those on Twitter, as you can see, it's Rocksauce Studio and not Studios. Q, tell us a little bit about Rocksauce and what you guys are working on.
Okay. You want me to hold this?
I'll hold it.
All right. Watch this.
I'll do all the work.
All right. So, Rocksauce Studios is a mobile development design company. We focus on apps for clients as well as apps for ourselves. So people come to us, they have ideas, we help them make their ideas better. Right now we're working on projects for clients, but we have a big film software that we're working on. It's an entire backend for film. We are actually unveiling it at the South by Southwest at the Startup Alley that's happening tomorrow in the film part of South by.
So you're really just teasing us right now. You can't really release anything to us about it.
Well, they can go to productionclick.com. That's CLIQ.com because I'm Q, and of course I'm going to do that. But you can get a sneak peek of what it looks like, and but if I can brag, it looks pretty freaking phenomenal. It looks good, yeah.
Take this time to brag all you want, because all the credit goes to you. So what else are you guys working on? I mean, this obviously we can't talk much about because you're releasing it tomorrow and launching it, but what else are you guys working on that people might be able to check out?
Yeah, well, obviously, if you're at South by, take the time to come by our booth. We have a big interactive gallery, so you can actually walk up, interact with the games that we've made, the products we've made, listen to a little intro by one of our guys talking about the product. Some of the apps we're pushing right now are a game that we're working on called Text Heads. You can come by and play with it. It's a texting game. It's pretty freaking cool. We just launched an app called Quiller, which is a journaling app. It's pretty awesome. They just had a big launch party last week. And then we were showing off Vadavia, which is our one of our clients' travel applications, as well as Trapini and Nevis and a couple of other apps. So you can come by, interact with them directly, talk to us about making some software, whatever you want.
So speaking of the mobile app world, we have multiple options. We have Android, we have iOS, and soon we're going to have Firefox's OS. What platforms are you guys seeing or are being requested for in terms of development? Is it more so iOS or is it more so Android?
It's usually Android and iOS kind of together. They'll say, hey, we want to hit iOS first, but we'd also like to do Android. We get nobody really comes to us about Windows. I'm actually a big fan of the Firefox OS. I'm excited about it. But again, nobody has even remotely come to us to ask for Firefox OS. It's just because if the install base of the phones aren't there, you're not going to be able to make apps for it. But mostly it's iOS, and then after that would be Android. But a lot of times clients just want to make stuff for both platforms, so we work with them to see what the best way to make that happen for them is going to be.
So, and again, back to mobile, you guys are doing gaming right now. What are some kind of the trends that you're seeing in terms of gaming? Are you seeing, more text-based games or more, interactive games? What are you guys seeing in terms of the gaming world right now?
Well, obviously we are seeing a lot of text games because it's easier to do that on a mobile platform. One of the things is bringing down that production value a little bit because it is for a handheld unit. Also, as the price point's not quite there. So if you have a game made by somebody like EA, right, they can afford to invest $15, $20 million into a game because they're going to sell it for $69.95 on the store. Whereas when you're selling it for mobile, you're lucky if you're getting $2.99 for it. So you see that just really working on a small feature set to make something really cool. Again, we have a really interesting game, and I can't even mention what it is. But a client, it's crazy.
Q, we're kicking it here, and you're teasing me the whole entire time with what you got going on.
But there's a lot of games that we're working on. They're all really interesting, but one of them is about a certain type of interior decoration, I'll put it that way. And we've made that into a really cool game that you wouldn't think it'd be fun, but it's actually a lot of fun. And then obviously the Ouya stuff, which is tied into the Android platform. I know Julie from Ouya is here at South by. We're working on a couple of games for the Ouya platform as well. We have an Android game called Circle It that we're working on that we hope to be able to put on the Android devices as well as the Ouya platform.
So can we send everybody to rocksaucestudios.com and they can check out all these games, or where can they find all these stuff?
Well, eventually they'll be able to see them on rocksaucestudios.com. Right now they can just contact us and we'll be more than happy to show them some stuff. A lot of these games are still right on the cusp of development, so It's anybody who comes to work with Rocksauce will find out we don't give away all the information for our clients. We let them keep their information privy until they're ready to release it. But if they really want to see it, if they're at South by, come by our booth, check it out. You'll be able to touch some of this stuff real time right now before it's actually released to the store.
Great. Well, Q, just as we wrap up here, let everybody know where they can find you at tomorrow to hear the great news about what you guys are working on.
We'll be at our South by booth. It's in aisle 500. I don't know the exact number. 523 is what my marketing person.
We're getting a little offsite help here.
Yes, booth 523. Just come by, check it out. Check out our cool stuff. Get some business cards. We have a comic, and I've got some swag for you guys as well. Called Appetite for Destruction, which is a comic we do in our Tap Sauce blog. We've collected all that into a nice little comic that people can come by, get for free, as well as some stickers and other stuff.
Great. Well, Q, thank you very much for coming by the lounge and kicking it with me for a little bit and telling us what everything's going on. And again, everybody, make sure you check out rocksaucestudios.com. My man Q Manning.